Hi, and welcome to Orange Growl. Today, I am really angry, and my teeth are extra sharp, so there are many that will be bitten. I will growl over the lack of knowledge of and understanding of and following of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It seems only a few have the knowledge of these rights and what they mean. Even you, Mr. President of the United States of America, clearly lack this knowledge because of your action and what you say. So let me enlighten you all about this right and point out where you are wrong. First, let me say that this declaration was made back in 1948 with the acts of World War II in their mind and is supposed to be the guidance for us all, for every country. Even if United States of America has not signed the rights due to that, they say that they already exists in the Bill of Rights. This does not mean that they do not apply to USA. On the contrary, when USA has a sharper view of human rights in the Bill of Rights, it should show the way for the rest of the world, not working against it. So let me show you all where you do wrong now. Article 1 says, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. So, if anyone says that somebody else is less worthy, they are going against this and therefore doing wrong. We cannot say that someone else is less worthy at any time, but instead we should believe that everyone is born with intelligence, at least until showing others. Moreover, we should all try to do our best to get along with each other. So, species of the furry fandom, let us hug each other instead of fight each other. Okay? Good. Article 2 says, everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration, without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth or other status. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of the political, jurisdictional, and international status of the country or territory to which a person belongs, whether it be independent, trust, non-self-governing, or under any other limitation of sovereignty. Yeah, so it is for all. So if anyone says it's okay to exclude somebody due to their political beliefs, well, guess what? You are wrong! If you say, in the name of democracy, we should not allow this group to speak, well, I recommend you read Article 2 one more time. Slowly. Did you see the without distinction? Or the political or other opinion? Did you? Still think you are more right to exclude people with different view? Well, then you godly dead. Besides, if you think you are moral better, read the first article again. Oh, here is something nice. Article 11.1 say everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty according to the law in a public trial at which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. So, if you say, this person is accused of this crime by that person, therefore the first person is guilty. No! Please try to get into your thick mind the text of the article. None of us can judge another just because of education. Do not agree? Ask Boozy Badget about it. It's up to judge and decide if guilty or not. So stop witch hunting of people just because someone accused them for something. Okay. Then we have Article 12. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, or correspondence, nor to attacks upon his honor or reputation. Everyone has a right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks. This article most countries violate against, including my own. So to all leaders of all countries, stop reading my mail! And I invoke this on my own country. So, Mr. Shell Stefan Levin, you say you hold the rights high. Well, look over the law in the country and revoke the one violate this article. You know which I mean. And if you don't, then you have proven once again. Call it that. So, now you know where I come from. And this article also applies to the hacking on the US election and French election, and to all fake stories about politicals. If you have something, then prove it before release anything. Okay? And as I have said before, the Article 19 says everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinion without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. Yeah. Oh, it's my right. So, still think it's right to exclude anyone for what they believe, even if it's against the principle of democracy? You do? Well then, please, read this article again. Slowly! Did you notice the without interference? Well, if you did not understand what this word means, go to a teacher so he or her can explain to you the meaning of the word. And to people in my country, this right has been signed and is incorporated in the law. So sorry. We have to let anyone the rights to express their opinion, even if it is not a majority. We say we do it in the name of the rights. Well, then we have forgotten to read them. Everyone has the right to express their opinion. To the people, or should I say, species of the furry fathom, we must allow everyone to express their belief, and we cannot exclude to deny anyone this right, including furry riders or to the anti-griffin. And stop calling them Nazi without clearly show proof of it. You have shown proof. Well, then I must have missed it by looking through internet on the matters, so then why not show that it in the comments? And remember, no hair searing. Oh, here is a really good one, and one that many countries violate. Article 23. Everyone has the right to work, to free choice of employment, to just and favorable conditions of work and protection against unemployment. Everyone, without any discrimination, has the right to equal pay for equal work. Everyone who works has the right to just and favorable remuneration, ensuring for himself and his family an existence worth of human dignity and supplemented, if necessary, by other means of social protection. Everyone has the right to form and to join trade unions for the protection of his interests. Where do I start? Oh, I know. Mr. Donald John Trump. Make sure that the minimum wage is high enough for anyone to live according to this right. Huh? Or is United States of America too poor to afford it? Or maybe it is right that there are people living under poverty line in the greatest country, huh? And Levin, you have to work hard this last year to fulfill this right for me and many with me that are denied work due to disability or due to be immigrant. It's impossible to say. Well, maybe you are doing it wrong then. Good dead. Oh, here is one more for you, Mr. Donald John Trump. And for you, Mrs. Anna Maria Schimberg Prata. First point of Article 25. Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself and of his family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care and necessary social service, and the right to security in the event of unemployment, sickness, disability, widowhood, old age, or other lack of livelihood in circumstance beyond his control. So, Mr. Trump, what will you do for all that now lose healthcare? And for all homeless people? Well, the last goes for you too, Anna Maria, and to you too, Shell Stefan. And Anna, will you fulfill these rights when it comes to the employment for us that are denied employment due to disability or due to origin? Will you? This right has been in existence for 70 years, and still there are homeless people in streets, and people die due to lack of affordable health care. Shame on you all. It goes to every leader of every country. Shame on you. And finally, for all leaders and all in furry fandom and all people of all countries. Article 30. Nothing in this declaration may be interpreted as implying for any state, group, or person any rights to engage in any activity or to perform any act aiming at the destruction of any other rights and freedom sets for herein. Just leave it there for all to read, and do it slowly. Yeah. Now you know. Isn't it wonderful? We all have rights, and no one can deny anyone this. Read and read again. All the rights. If we do anything to suggest anything that violate this right, well, then we are the lowest of the lowest. Are we lowest of the lowest? Are we? So, people of the Pharaoh fandom, and of my country, and of the United States of America, and of European Union, are we lowest of lowest? Or are we worth more? Please, all read and follow these rights, and no one can deny anyone else to express their opinion and to exclude anyone because of the expression of their opinion. We must agree that everyone has the right to express their opinion, and everyone has the right to affordable health care. and to have a nice living. That sets her in on declarations that are 70 years old, and that was invented because of what happens in the Second World War. So no one can express anything else or judge anyone without any proper information. Now, as you all know, this has made me lightheaded and my stomach sore. So, breathe on you all, and remember, never stop. Oh! Never. We are wolf, and our freedom is set here for in these rights. So, every time someone wants to deny you your rights to howl and make penalty for it, refuse. Peace.